Your animation can be used as a custom auto rotation, so let's build one. For this image, I have a few areas that I want to highlight, so to start, I'll add a clip. The first area will be this room in the dollhouse, so I'll move to it and zoom in a little. Then I'll hit the magic keyframe button. This adds a keyframe that will create a constant speed based on these settings. And it looks like I'll need to extend the timeline, so I'll quickly adjust its duration. For the next area, I'll use normal keyframes. To animate using normal keyframes, first move the playhead to where the change should happen. And in the viewer, set the view. Then, click the Toggle All Keyframes button. This places a keyframe for each track at the playhead's location. I've got one last spot to turn to, but this time I'll manually add normal keyframes. I'll move the playhead and then set the angle in the viewer. Next, I'll add the pan keyframe, and you'll notice that the image shifts. This is because at this point in time, the tilt and the field of view are at the value of the previous keyframe. Now I'll add field of view and tilt. Okay, now I have the basis set, and this could work as is, but I want to pause on these areas a little longer. To do this, I'll just copy and paste the keyframes. First, I'll select all the keyframes here and then copy them, and then I'll move the playhead about 2 seconds later and paste them. I'll repeat the process here. I'll drag to select all the keyframes, and then I'll copy them, and then I'll move the playhead to where I want to paste them. And now with the last set, I'll first move these keyframes a bit further away from the ones that I just created. And then I'll copy and paste them. The final step in this project is to make sure the end of the rotation flows smoothly to the start. If a keyframe is left at the very end, then it'll jump from the end of the clip to the beginning, something we're trying to avoid. To create a looping rotation, first extend the timeline by just dragging on the right edge here. Now in the Properties, select Loop in the Clip Settings. Now I'll fix it up just a little bit more, and then I'll add an HTML5 output. I want a button that turns auto rotation on and off. The version 6 silhouette skin already has this button, so I'll add it to my project. In the skin configuration settings, I just need to make sure it's selected. And finally, in this pane, I'll select both auto rotation and animation. And here's the auto rotation that pauses briefly to highlight areas of the panorama and that loops to the beginning of the animation.